sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from Cincinnati. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Gun. Got. 180. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. Got.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Cody Simon in on the stop.
On one, ready?
From 29. Here's second down and 7.
Here we go. 180. Nice one. Got.
On the ground, it's Brown. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Here we go.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
11 Mighty.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Got. 180. Got.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll get this complete to Sample, the tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. 180. 180. Got.
The run here with Brown. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Here we go. Got.
They go play action for Burrow. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Big 13. Got.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. Whoa! And he shows up with strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
Brings up a second and 1.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 1.
Gun. Got.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. Trying to throw that one on the run, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be third down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Here's Brown. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll set up the screens to Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Savaje Perine. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. Working out of the gun, Murray. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. He's still on his feet. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yoshivash. And he's going to get this one up to the 43-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
It's Bengals
5.
football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
I'm one, ready? It's just set. Stop.
Now Brown. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Starling Thomas is there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Burrow will try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This will be from 47 yards. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Murray. The connection made to Ayuk. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Forced out wide. He's going to look deep. Going to Kupp. And he will go all the way. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Cardinals. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Isaiah McKenzie now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180 shot. 11 MT. 11. 12. Stop.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Escaping to his left. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10.
11, Thomas.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Green.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
19. Check. 19.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. Caught downfield by Harrison. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
13. Hey, check. Go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 9.
Hey, 19. Check. 12. Hey, rabbit. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards.
Check.
First down, Cardinals.
Go.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Arizona.
Again, it's Benson.
Benson looking at the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Back to the right side, up by the crowd. And he'll get into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals are out to a 21-10 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's McKenzie. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. 180, 12, 12, 12. 11, mighty. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
Exiting the pocket right. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Here we go. 11, top. 180. 20, top. 12, 12. 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is caught. Finding Higgins. They'll come up here first and 10.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
First down.
11, 11, 11.
First and 10 at the
Throwing is Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11.
On first and 10, Burrow. Headed left, buying time. That's into the hands of Yosifov. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
14-yard line.
180. Wait, hot. Hot. 11, Thomas. Hot.
Play action now. No chance at all. He'll go down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Good set. 180. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be close to the first down. Looking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
On two, ready? Gun, gun. Shot. Shot. Shot.
Now, Burrow. It is brought in the end zone. Andre Yosifov. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wider...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. First down throw for Murray. Ayuk makes the catch right side. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Brings up second and
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Second down, Murray. Caught downfield by Kupp. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30s. A gain there of 27 yards. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's the second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This one from 47 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cardinal first down.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. First and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Cardinals.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. And you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat. Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 21, here's second and a couple. On the handoff, this is Benson. He's to the 10. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. He's got his big tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will extend this third-quarter lead.
17.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On On the return, it's McKenzie. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Stop. Right, 80. Stop.
They'll stick with him again. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Jordan Burks that time to make the tackle.
Brings up
On one, ready?
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Gun. Stop. Right, 12. 12. 12. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Call it a gain of 13. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That one taken in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense, let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. Finding room at midfield. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's an Arizona first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinals first down.
They go play action now. Murray. Now he takes off. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Second and inches. On the ground, Benson begins the fourth quarter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Here's a second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good, and the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's McKenzie. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Gun 11, Thomas. Hey, can. 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
11 mighty.
At the 43-yard line.
11 MT.
2nd down, Burrow. For the sideline, brought in by Chase.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Swim.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for punt. Isaiah McKenzie drops back deep to return. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right side.
Burrow now. Passing right side, and Chase has it. Look at him go. Jamar Chase. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. McBride is the motion man. Murray going to fire this one out to Harrison. Inside the 40. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals are able to extend the lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. The ball's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11 empty. Right 80. Right shot.
Back to throw, Burrow. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are going to extend their lead.
52, Bengals 30. Chad
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Here we go. Hot. 180. Race hot.
Burrow working in the pistol. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
11. Here we go. Hot. What? Hot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. On first down, Murray. Here's the screen set up to Benson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Murray now on second down. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he will score again. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. His big game continues. His third touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's McKenzie. He'll get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. 11. 180. 12.
On first down, Burrow. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
Can.
Burrow here on second down. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he'll be set up now. Out past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
First and 10.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll air one out for Higgins. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. And even 50 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Burrow. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals tack on one more to their lead.
Bengals 38. Chad Ryland to kick off for
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's McKenzie. Now an opening past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Here we go. Stop.
Here we go. One final play. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Cincinnati.